separation of substances so many methods, and today we are going to learn one of the technique where we can separate colors. Yes, actually we see whenever we are seeing the color axis, you can see the dot as blue color. But this blue color is made up of so many different colors. Okay, so from one colors we can get a wide range of colors. So that process we are calling it as chromatography. Chromatography. Chromatography is nothing but from the mixture of colors. Yes, from single color we are having the mixture. No, that mixture we are going to separate. Yes, single color is nothing but the combination of so many colors or mixture of colors. Okay, from single color we can get a multiple range of colors. Okay, children. For this activity, we want a piece of chalk. Yes, we want to show how from single color we are going to get or obtain so many different colors. Take the chalk. Okay, so I will draw a standing line. Take a piece of chalk. Yes, and we want to see many colors in single color. So what you will do? Mark with any sketch. Take black sketch, so we can see wide range of colors. You can take orange or any sketch. Yes, mark it on the chalk piece and place this in a dish containing water and see that the water level is below the mark. Okay, so the mark should be above your water level. Now what happens, tell me? Slowly this water which is there here, the chalk will start absorbing and the water will move upside. So what happens as the water moves upside on the chalk piece? If this is the chalk piece, yes, this color is here. So as it is absorbing, the color which is dark, it retain itself, whereas the light colors will start spreading. Okay, so I will show you this with an activity. Okay, take a bowl of water. Here I have taken so much less quantity. See that I got dipped in that. Yes, mark. Here I have marked a black color. Yes, it is very low. See that this mark does not dip in the water. Okay, so I am placing this in the water as you can't see because of the camera. You can try this at home, children. It is very easy. Already we have done in the Google Classroom. So dip it in the water. Yes, see that all the water starts rising as the chalk piece absorb the water. Okay, children. So slowly what happens? You can see from one single color I got these many colors. I will show you. Yes, I have taken the black color sketch and you can see so many colors obtained here. Yes, I got the green, yellow and bluish color. Okay, so from one single color we are going to get so many colors. This process we are going to call it as chromatography. Everyone are going to try this at home and send me the pictures, children. Okay, so that is nothing but this process we are calling it as chromatography. Yes, whereas if you take the leaf, the pigmentation of leaf appears to be of single green color. But it is not only green, this is also a combination of so many colors. Whenever you are seeing the single color, don't think that it is only one color, but it is a combination of so many colors. So separating the colors, we call that as chromatography. So this is also one of the separation technique. Okay, children, this is also one separation technique because from single color we are separating other colors. Yes. Now we have seen chromatography. Next we will move to the next topic. Yes. So till now we have learned so many methods for separation. But in some cases one separation technique is not enough. We require more than one method. Okay. So your next topic is separating using more than one method. Separating using more than one method. So some process requires one method. For example, if the chilies got mixed with the apples, one method is enough. Hand picking we can easily separate. For example, yes, here I will give you a few examples. Sand, sawdust and salt got mixed. Yes, there are different materials. Is one method enough to separate all this? No, because salt in these three, the salt will dissolve in the water. Yes, the sawdust will float on the water and the sand will settle at the bottom of the water. So if we do sedimentation and decantation, we can separate this floating material and where this sand will be at the bottom. But what about the salt? Salt got dissolved. So one method is not enough, yes or no? So for these two methods, we can do sedimentation and decantation. Yes, when the sedimentation decantation if you are doing, what happens? Yes, all the sawdust will be floating and all the sand will be settled at the bottom. So what we will do next? Do decantation. Yes, slowly tilt that so that all the sawdust will be in the next beaker, only sand will be here. Yes, this sawdust how we can do? We can do go for next method. That is, yes, we can do filtration. Yes, take a funnel, attach to filter paper, pour this liquid in this. What happens? The water will come down, whereas what will be there? The sawdust will be separated. Now we separated sawdust by using the filtration method. Now what is left in the water? Here we have separated sand. Here we have separated sawdust by filtration method. What is left in the water? Salt is left in the water. So what method we can use for separating the salt? Here till now we have used two methods. Sedimentation, decantation, filtration. So what we can use to get salt from saw water? Yes, already you know that is evaporation or crystallization. Yes, take this water in the beaker, salt water, leave it in the sunlight for few days. What happens? All the salt will be retained and water will evaporate. Whereas one more method is crystallization. Heat it. If you continuously heat it, all the water will evaporate and salt will be retained to this jar where we are heating. Okay children. So some methods or some materials mixture requires more than one method and this is the example for that. Okay children. Yes, here you can see three materials. Yes, sand, sawdust and salt. One method we can't prefer for separating. So we are using some mixtures use so many varieties of techniques to separate it from the mixture. One more shall I give? Yes, for example, flowers got mixed with fruits and vegetables. Now tell me what method we will use. Yes, we can easily hand pick. Yes or no? Can easily hand pick. But they got, all these got mixed with salt. What we should do? First we are going to hand pick. Yes, next salt is there, no. Then what we will do? Yes, salt will be retained at the bottom. Then we can easily take out the salt. For example, the salt got mixed with the pulses. Yes. So then we have a hand picked everything, the salt is left. The salt and pulses are left. Yes, for hand picking the pulses it takes so much time. So what we can use here? We can use here sieve, jallada. Okay, we can use here sieve which can separate the salt and the pulses. So some methods, some separation needs more methods whereas some separation needs less method. Okay children. Yes children, with this we have completed our lesson. Yes, that is separation of substances we have completed and we next before going to the next lesson I want to complete your classwork. Okay, and all the techniques if you are perfect then only we can go to the next class. In this class we have learned so many separation techniques. Yes, so I will review what are the different techniques so that you can complete your classwork. Okay, so what are the different techniques we have learned? We will see once again. Review of the lesson. So we have seen so many separation techniques. First one is the hand picking, which is used by the hand to separate the different substances. For example, fruits got mixed with the vegetables. Yes, these are why we can use hand picking means they are different in the size, different in the color. Next one, sieving. Yes, if the substances are so small, for example, salt got mixed with the flour. The substance substances are small, we can't separate with the hand, then we are going to use this sieving method. Next we got sedimentation and decantation. In sedimentation and decantation, one of the substance is solid. Both the substances are solid mixed with liquid. Solid mixed with liquid. Then we are going to use this sedimentation decantation. For example, mud got mixed with the water, or as the water is dirty with mud. Then we can use this. When one is solid and other is liquid, then we can use sedimentation and decantation. Okay, children. Next comes here winnowing. Winnowing means when one particle is lighter. Yes, one of the particles or material is lighter than the other. If one particle is heavy in the mixture, one is heavy and one is light. Then we can use this winnowing method. Next comes filtration. In sedimentation decantation, we can't remove all the dirty particles. There will be something floating. Yes, in such cases, we can use this filter paper or process filtration where the floating materials. Yes, for example, thermocol balls mixed with water. Yes, we can use the filter paper and we can easily remove them. For example, when you are catching the water for drinking, yes, from the tap, there may be some impurities which are floating. In such cases, we can use this filtration or the net filter where we can separate the floating materials. Okay. Next comes here crystallization. Here we are obtaining crystallization method from the solution. We are obtaining the crystals again. From the solution, you are going to get the crystals again. Here I have shown you the crystallization of sugar. Okay, and we can see so many sugar solutions there, and copper sulfate also we can do that. Okay, crystallization means from the solution again we are going to get the crystal separately. For example, there two solutions are there. Yes, if there are two solutions mixed, we can't separate the two solutions. So then we can use this crystallization method, one which has less temperature. Yes, what happens? It will take so much time. One with more temperature, what happens if you heat for certain time, it becomes solid. Then comes sublimation. Sublimation is a method where the substance changes from solid to gas directly without going to liquid state. Okay, and in sublimation method we have seen that camphor mixed with the salt. Both are of same color and same size. We can't do any of the methods. So we are going to use the sublim method where we are going to heat that. So what happens? Camphor has a nature that it goes from solid to gases directly without changing to liquid state. Okay. Next comes here chromatography. That is separation of colors. So all these are the topics which we have discussed in this lesson. Okay, go to that, and in IIT you are going to get more topics like threshing. Yes, threshing is nothing but beating against the hard substance so that from the husk the grains will get separated, which we discuss in IIT. For this you can discuss all this. Still did I miss anything? Yes, we have covered all the topics. Yes, winnowing, sieving, crystallization, distillation, hand picking. Yes, we have done with all the topics. So these are the important topics of this lesson. Go through all the topics. Once after this lesson we are going to have the Google Meet. Okay, and after that we will have Google Form test also. And today's my question is, this question I am going to ask in the Google Meet. Okay children, be prepared. This question I will ask in the Google Meet. I will give you a question here. Okay, from your textbook only, not from any other means. Okay. Yes. How can you separate? I am giving you a few materials. Yes. How can you separate these materials from the other? Okay children. How can you obtain? Yes, we forgot one of the method here, that is distillation, which is a very important process. After filtration we forgot distillation. Distillation is a process where we get the pure water without any impurities. We get the pure water without any impurities. Distillation we forgot here. This I am going to give you a small example. Now tell me how we are going to separate that. Yes, I will give you my own example. Grains got mixed with thermocol balls and they have got mixed with the fruits. This is my question for this video. All should watch the video, then only know the question. Grains got mixed with thermocol balls and fruits. Which method you are going to use for the separation? Okay children, that is my question. If you have any doubts in the lesson, once go through the full chapter, okay, then I'll clear your doubts in the Google Meet. Okay children, thank you.